Here we go, episode 16 of Can You Believe It with the Gouda Guy. Alright guys, check this out. I'm a certified by Dairy Australia cheese judge. So you have to take me seriously now. Well, only if you care to anyway. But yeah, cheese judging's a cool thing. I've been asked to judge at various shows a few times. I really enjoy the process. It's great to see a whole snapshot of the industry, what everybody's doing, how the quality is improving over the years. And it's also good to be a part of a team that gives constructive feedback, which helps the whole industry to improve. Now, the first time I did cheese judging, I was in Melbourne, and one of the 3 days was mostly ice cream. When I rang the kids that night, I told them I'd tasted 65 different ice creams that day. Mind-blowing. Sounds like a dream. But let me assure you, you can have too much of a good thing sometimes. But the process of cheese and dairy judging, it cops a bit of flack. Some people think it's just favoritism, bias, or everybody gets a prize. So let me just quickly explain how it works, just to clear some of this stuff up. Firstly, courses like this one teach you how to break down the process that is by nature, I suppose, subjective, and you break that down into the nitty-gritty to take out any personal preference. So meaning we should be able to take a product that we may or may not even like, but still appreciate the qualities and judge it accordingly without personal preference or any bias. Every show is a little bit different, but most shows, the judges are grouped into teams of about 3 or 4 dairy and cheese judges. Mostly they are industry experts, and it's a voluntary position. Everybody volunteers to be there. So these groups and teams keep each other accountable, and then it's overseen by a chief judge as well. It's very quiet. We take a sample. There's lots of squishing and smelling and thoughtful chewing and spitting, and then the judges independently write scores for texture, taste, true to type, appearance, etc. We add them up and we give our score out of 20. And then we come together as a team, and then we have a discussion about the scores we've just given. So that the team holds each other accountable. If these discussions can get really interesting, if one's scored dramatically higher or lower than the other, that allows us to go back, taste it again, see if we're picking up any other flavors that the others might have picked up that we may have missed. So it's a team effort. We start individual, then we have a discussion to hold each other accountable that way. Once we're all happy that we haven't missed anything important, we give our score, which is a number out of 20. And if it's above 18 out of 20, it's worthy of a gold medal. If it's above 16 out of 20, it's a silver. So unlike the Olympic Games, for example, where gold means first, silver means second, no, this is more similar to wine medals where it's more like a grade. So think of a school classroom where it's possible to have more than one A+ student in a class. In the same way, it's possible to have more than one gold medal in a class of cheese judging. It's also possible to have a class of cheese judging with no gold medals if the quality isn't high enough. So each product is assessed on its own and critiqued against its own merits. So I think it's a fairly fair system. And just because you might have more than one A+ student, it doesn't take away from the rest of the class in any other way. And that's how cheese is graded. All right, see you next time. Cheers.